Good morning, everyone. I'm Denise Koch, and we interrupt programming for a moment because it is a very somber day in Baltimore and particularly in Harford County. Right now, the funeral for Police Officer First Class Amy Caprio is about to get underway. Officer Caprio was a 4-year veteran when she was killed on Monday. 2 viewings were held for her yesterday. Hundreds showed up to pay their respects. Officer Caprio was hit by a car and killed while investigating a burglary and a suspicious vehicle in Perry Hall Monday. After a day-long search, 4 teenagers were taken into custody. They are all charged as adults with first-degree murder in her death. But today is a day to remember Officer Caprio. WJZ is live in Joppa. Kimberly Eden joins us as her funeral again is scheduled to get underway any moment. Kimberly?
And Denise, even with the funeral beginning now, people are still arriving here at the church to honor Officer Caprio. You can see the crowd standing outside the doors. Lots of uniforms, of course, here today. Clearly, she touched many lives. We have seen officers coming from across the country, regular people who didn't know Officer Caprio here to honor her today. Now, right now, they are gathering inside Mountain Christian Church where family, friends, as we said, other officers, thousands of people will say goodbye to Officer Caprio. We've been told that it is standing room only in there. The governor also here this morning. He is scheduled to speak at the service, as well as Baltimore County Chief of Police Terrence Sheridan. Now, the family has asked for privacy, so cameras will not be inside the service, but the chief has described Officer Caprio as someone who would have been a future leader, a good officer, the kind of officer you'd want to hire. Now, after the service concludes, Officer Caprio will be laid to rest at Delaney Valley Memorial Gardens. For now, I'm Kimberly Eaton reporting live in Harford County.
And we might say, Kimberly, those 2 vehicles behind you draped in black bunting were 2 vehicles that Officer Caprio at one time used. Thank you, Kimberly. Well, the funeral procession will travel down I-95 to 695, then to 83 North, ending at Delaney Valley Memorial Gardens. That is where Alex Dimitrick is live right now. He's along the procession route in Timonium. Good morning, Alex.
Well, good morning, Denise. Yeah, Padonia Road has already been cleared for what is sure to be a very large police procession. It does start in Joppa Road in Harford County, as you mentioned. There will be road closures all along Mountain Road to 95, 95 to the Beltway to 83 and Padonia Road. Now, this will end at Delaney Valley Gardens Memorial Cemetery, where Officer Caprio will be laid to rest with full honors. For those wishing to pay their respects and stand along the route, they are being advised to get in place early before the roadblocks go up, because there will be a lot of them. The one here on Padonia Road stays in effect between noon to 4 o'clock this afternoon. Denise, back to you.
All right, thank you very much, Alex. And once again, we want to reiterate the fact that the family, the Caprio family, has decided they do not want any media coverage of the actual funeral service. No cameras inside, no photographs. But of course, WJZ will have reporters there today. We'll bring you more of the service and the remembrances for Officer Caprio today at noon and later on WJZ at 4, 5, and 6. If you are someone at home who would like to honor her in some way, the family is asked not to send flowers, but they say in lieu of flowers, you can make a donation to the Humane Society of Harford County, or you can make a donation to PAR, which is the Police Assistance Relief for FOP Lodge 4. I know so many people in the community are heartbroken over this death and want to find a way to honor Officer Caprio. Again, no cameras allowed inside. Our reporters, however, will remain on scene. We will bring you full reports on what takes place as her family and a loving community remember Officer Caprio. That again will come later today on WJZ at noon, 4, 5, and 6. We see you then. Until then, we go back now to normal programming.